Well, hey then, how are you today? My name is Carla. I'm an adult dog collector, and you're in my hangout. And today we are in, well, sometimes a botanical shop and sometimes a pet shop. Today is a pet shop because we are going to take a look at mini birds, make it mini animals. Here's the UPC for them. So let's take a look at, yep, it's series 2. Let's take a look at what we have. So I'm going to use my handy dandy skin ripper. There we go. So when you open it up, it looks kind of like a barrel. It has this thing on top. Interesting. So let's take a look at what's inside. Okay. Right, so this looks like it goes. Oh, well, that's cute. So I only will put together the one display thing. I do not do the others. So we'll do this one. In theory. Okay, so we have this, and so this can be a little display for your finished product if you want to. And it is neat that it looks like it has little animal ears. So there. So now when we open it, they have these things. I don't use them, but you know, I'm sure other people do. It does come with this, a little information packet. Read me first. So when we open it up, it will have information on downloading the game and some information on how to safely handle resin, and not a whole lot more on this one. So there. And then we have the collector's guide. So the mini birds make it mini animals, series 2. Open it. It shows if we can get angelfish or a fancy guppy, a hermit crab, or a snake. And on the back, you can get a gerbil or a capybara, a mouse, or a squirrel. I would love to get the squirrel. And it has directions, of course, on how to put their stuff together. So, what do we have? Well, of course, we have tongs. You always get tongs. And then, let's see here. Okay, we have some water. All right. And a little, okay, a rubber ducky. All right. Oh, I think we've got the capybara then. So here's a little habitat that's going to live in, and every mini little series comes with a little newspaper. So this is the one that comes with this. And it does, I mean, I believe it's writing. It's not in a language I know, or a lot of it, but there is still information in there, which is really pretty cool. I do like that aspect. And then here's a little habitat with a little critter. Very cute. And then, yep, so you get this little container. It says, my name is, and I heart my capybara. Right? And so let's take him out and let's see what he looks like. We see little feet. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's cute. Check him out. Oh, look at him. Oh, Just want to pet him. I like him. Oh, oh. Okay, well, and I guess he's supposed to have a little rubber ducky. Now mine came broken apart, so I'm just gonna take it apart now. And I know it's a rubber duck, but I have to say rubber ducky. Okay, I do. That is. And let's take a look at another capsule. So here's the next one. And again, we have, this. Okay, so this one comes with some pebbles, pink pebbles. Comes with water. Look at this little treasure chest. Oh, that is so cool. And we have a little, this is, I think it's well, we always call them betta fish, but it's an exotic guppy, I guess. That's so pretty. And here's his little home that he lives in, his little fish bowl. Right there. All right. I was hoping for that guy. Let's check the next one. Okay. So the next one, of course, the tongs. Always the tongs. And then we have, okay. A tube tunnel. Oh my goodness. What is in here? Oh my gosh. When I was a little girl, I used to want something like this. Gosh, I wanted something like this so much. And then I got something like this for my kids because I thought it would be really cool. However, my cats thought that the little hamsters going through all those little tunnels looked really delicious. And after a few tries, I couldn't. You can only explain to a 5-year-old so many times why the hamsters keep changing their color ever so slightly before they figure out that maybe that wasn't the same hamster. And so what happened to the real hamsters? Yeah. So anyway, but look at this little ship. Oh my God, this little rocket ship. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Here's a little container for that. Okay, and this one it says, squeak, squeak. It's a little gerbil. Oh my goodness, what's a little gerbil look like? I've got to see what the gerbil looks like. Oh, okay. Come on, that is seriously cute, right? There's some cuteness there. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that they've made this series. That's just amazing. But let's check out the next one. Okay, let's check the next one. All right, so in this capsule we have, open this up, and we have a few things. Okay. We have some, sandy mix. Okay. All right. Of course, the tongs. We have some turf or stuff. I don't know. Looks like kind of like lettuce and things, but all right. Looks neat. Looks like a little kind of little house thing there. All right. And then let's see. Here we have, okay, the little habitat. Oh my goodness. And oh my gosh. How many of us bought these kinds of things for our kids to have some little thing, that they can carry around? That is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And what goes in here is we get a little hermit crab. Now, I never thought of having a hermit crab for a pet, to be honest. But I guess obviously someone did at some point. So let's see what he looks like. Okay, he's cute though. He is cute. Okay, I have two more. So let's see. I would love, I would really love to get the squirrel. I would. I'd love, 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 love to get the squirrel. I was hoping to get this guy, and we did. And I was hoping to get this guy, and we did. I really want the squirrel. Um, I don't care if I get the snake. Now, I'm one of those people, though, I don't hate snakes. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. I don't mind them. I grew up out in the desert when I was a child. Snakes were kind of a part of life. And true story, they actually bring snakes to our local schools, so as kids could I guess get used to seeing snakes and be able to recognize, not scary snakes from scary snakes, so we would leave the bad ones alone. And I guess so I never learned that they were frightening or gross. Do I ever want to own one? No. I'm but yeah, but still, I don't care if I get the snake, but interesting collection. So let's see what we have. All right, let's see if it's a girl. Hmm. Still don't know. I don't think it's a squirrel, but let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. Ta-da! All right. So we have a habitat. This girl doesn't come with a habitat, so this has got to be I think we have the mouse this time because there's a little habitat. That looks neat though. All right, that'll be fun. Okay, and then yeah, a mouse hut. Oh my goodness, really, a mouse hut? Now that's cute, right? That is cute. All right, that's neat. And I'm always happy to get boxes to use for other things. So obviously, then this is going to be the squeak squeak. I guess that lets us know it is a little mouse. So let's see what the mouse looks like. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's tiny, tiny. Of course, he's a mouse, right? There he is. I like mice, by the way. I'm odd, but I like mice. I think they're cute. I think rats are cute. I still don't own any of those. I can think something is cute without owning it. Like I don't mind sharks. Do I want to hang around with one? No, but I still think they're neat. So I can admire something without wanting it. He's cute. All right. Okay. So we got the little mouse. All right. Hmm. Last capsule. You think it'll be the squirrel? I just really want the squirrel. I want the squirrel so much. So, but since I want the squirrel so much, how much do you want to bet it's? Since I want the squirrel the most, I'll bet it's going to be the one I want the least, which is actually the snake. I mean, I don't hate the snake. I already said that. But it was the one I was least looking forward to. Let's put it that way. So let's see what we have. Okay, yep, for sure it's a snake. Because it ended up like this. All right, so we have a snake. Okay, okay. Well, so it comes with these little desert tail things, these little wood branches. All right, neat idea. And some desert mixed like soil. Okay. And what's in here? What is this? Oh, okay, some greenery, right? Yeah, makes sense. You don't want that. And we have where he's running his little habitat where he would live. I would probably have it covered, but that's okay. Last time I saw a snake here in Maine, my chickens found it. And turns out chickens will eat snakes. I didn't know that at the time, and neither did that poor little garter snake, but guess you found out. So anyway, yeah. So but this snake should have a better life, because he's a fake snake. Well, let's see what he looks like. Oh, he's brightly colored. Look at that pattern on the bottom. And you have the bright colors on the top. Wow, it could be kind of long, huh? Look at that. All right. I actually think snakes can be also cute if you look at them the right way. You're gonna have to keep them far away from the mouse, of course, right? And the gerbil, and most everything else that I have. But still, all right, that's neat. Okay, so no squirrels. So what did we get? So we did get the fancy guppy, all right, and we got the hermit crab, and we got the snake, all right. We did get the gerbil, and the mouse, and the capybara. We didn't get the squirrel. Well, maybe another time. So now that we've opened these up, let's put them together. Hi. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I would just like to remind you that if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more content, it really helps if you hit the like button. And I think it's somewhere in here. And there is now a hype button. And if you could hit that, that helps tremendously. And of course, subscribing is always great too, but definitely, yeah, like and hype. That would be awesome. All right, back to the video. All right, well, that brings me to the end of this video, and I do thank you for joining me as we got to take a look at the Miniverse Make It Mini Animals Series 2. Now, I do think they scaled quite nicely for the doll. Now, I'm going to admit that when I'm wondering if something scales for the dolls, I mean, do they scale to my satisfaction for the dolls? Am I going to try to answer whether or not these little Miniverse animals scale for 1/6 scale dolls to their real world counterparts? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I don't actually care. Okay? I only care if they scale for my dolls. If I like the way they look in my world. So is this little hermit crab scaled accordingly for a real world version? I don't know. Maybe not. But so I just want to know if they work for me. And I do think that they do work quite wonderfully for my little world. I definitely love the little gerbil. So cute. And the hermit crab definitely is a cutie. And I like the little mouse. The snake, well, it's a snake. Am I a little concerned about the snake being loose with a mouse and a gerbil and that? Yeah, but I'm going to pretend that in my world, that snake is well fed enough that he will leave his pet shop counterparts alone. Here's hoping, right? So that's in my world. So, I do thank you for joining me. Now, let me know what you thought of some of these animals. I am still disappointed that I didn't get the squirrel, but you can't get everything you hope for. That's life, and I'm good with that. So now, if you take the time to comment, I will take the time to answer. I love hearing from you guys. If you like this video, definitely please hit like. It does help the algorithm, and plus, I just like the feedback. And sharing is caring, and this is kind of new out, so definitely go ahead and share this video with other people so they can see how these little critters work with the dolls. And I do think, like I said, I think they're absolutely adorable. Gosh, and on that note, though, I'm going to let you go. So no matter what time of day it is, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I do hope it's fantastic because you deserve fantastic things. And I'm out of here, so goodbye.